Kim Kardashian has a new guy.
Really?
People are making a big deal about this is because OBJ and Khloe reportedly dated back in 2016.
I don't understand why people like to make everyone feel like
Kim Kardashian has been majorly upset and jealous ever since her ex-husband, Kanye West, got married to his new boo, Bianca Censori. Part of that is probably because she assumed they'd work their problems out and get back together at some point, and the other part is general jealousy and loathing for Bianca. So Kim's been out here doing the most, trying to make her feelings about the situation known. But after a while, she started desperately looking for a new man herself. And when I say desperate, I mean she was going as far as hanging out with her sister's ex. But now it looks like it all paid off, and she's finally got her claws into a guy that's sticking around. NFL wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, Odell Beckham Jr. How did this unlikely pair meet? Are they a serious thing? And what do their exes think about it? Don't worry, I've got all the deets, and I'm gonna spill. So Kim K and Odell Beckham Jr. have drummed up an unlikely relationship. A group of their mutual friends have confirmed to TMZ that the two have started hanging out, much to all of our surprise. I mean, first of all, Kim is 42 years old with 4 kids, while Odell is only 30 and has one child who's only a little more than a year old. How the heck did they come to start hanging out? Well, apparently the two share some mutuals, plus they run in the same social circle for a while. A source told us they've known each other for a while. Odell has also spent time with most of the Kardashian family over the years at events like the Met Gala and the White Party. Neither one necessarily initiated things, but Odell did invite her to his birthday last year. They have great chemistry, and Kim's family fully approves. Apparently, things escalated from zero to flirty in no time fast, too. A source says their connection was mutual and grew flirtatious pretty quickly. They're dating, but things are still fairly casual. Uh-oh, that makes it sound like this fledgling relationship is really taking off. But friends are quick to put relationship rumors to bed. There's nothing official, so they're both allowed to date other people. Although they're not confirmed, Kim usually dates one guy at a time, so she's not seeing anybody else. Now, since the two have been rumored to be hanging out, the internet does what it does best and dug up pics from Odell's birthday last November and found that Kim was definitely there. There aren't any pictures of them together, and as a matter of fact, Odell was there with his now ex-girlfriend, baby mama, and model Lauren Wood. The two split only a few months later during the beginning of 2023. Kim was spotted leaving the party alone. I know what you're probably thinking, but considering they weren't seen together and she left alone, it's pretty likely that Kim wasn't up to her usual shenanigans here and did not split them up. At any rate, they were seen out together several times this year, mostly at parties, the most notable being Michael Rubin's 4th of July white party. The two were also spotted at a restaurant in Miami owned by Dave Grootman. It's worth pointing out that Kim arrived at the restaurant with her sister's ex, Tristan Thompson, which is a whole weird and creepy situation by itself. But Odell was there at the restaurant at the same time she was, and it's probable that they met up inside, although no one had eyes on them inside, so we can't really say for sure. Odell's friends say he's just in it for fun. A source says nothing serious is happening yet. He would be 100% down for hookups, but not exactly getting into a relationship with Kim. He's trying to get back to the Odell he once was on the field before his injury, and lots of his focus is there. But he also loves to party and have a good time with all of his friends, and if that is also with Kim, that would be awesome. See, if you don't know football, Odell Beckham Jr. is kind of a big deal. Back in 2022, he was playing for the LA Rams when they defeated the Cincinnati Bengals at Super Bowl 56, securing his Super Bowl ring. However, he tore his ACL during the game for a second time. He was then signed to the Ravens earlier this year, and he injured his ankle during yet another game against the Bengals, and so did Odafe. His coach, John Harbaugh, is keeping tight-lipped about the injury, stating only this: "We got a lot more information. I'm gonna keep that close to the vest though, right now. I'll tell you this, if there's any long-term issue, we'll let you know what it is. If it's going to be anything like the kind of IR thing or anything like that. We're not there yet with anybody." But whatever sort of injury he got, it must be pretty bad because he missed practice both Wednesday and Thursday this week. As a matter of fact, 7 whole players were out this week. Anyway, maybe he's got himself some delightful distraction in the form of Kim. This honestly isn't the first time that Kim has been connected with a famed football player. She dated Reggie Bush from the New Orleans Saints from 2007 to 2010. In fact, a lot of their relationship was depicted on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but their busy careers ultimately caused them to split. And in 2010, Reggie told Rachel Ray how he felt about all of the cameras and publicity. "I play football, and most football players are camera shy. We just want to be left alone. We just want to stick to what we do. I do it because it's important to Kim. Kim was also hanging out with Tom Brady at the white party on the 4th of July. However, the two are just friends, despite rumors to the contrary. A source says they said hi briefly when she arrived at the party. Kim and Tom barely even spoke at the party and barely even said hello. Anyway, even though insiders swear there's nothing serious happening between Kim and Odell for now, it's still big news to a lot of us because this is the first guy that Kim's dated since her split from comedian Pete Davidson back in August 2022. Their relationship was somewhat short-lived and only lasted 7 months. Because it was so short and was a wacky pairing, most people tend to agree that it was a rebound relationship after Kim's divorce from Kanye West. Since the split from Davidson, she's been adamant that she's not going to rush into another relationship because she has her 4 kids, North, St. Chicago, and Psalm to think about. She said this on the On Purpose podcast with Jay Shetty. I definitely will take my time, and I think there's so many factors, especially when you have kids and being mindful of people that enter in your life. If I can look at everything that I did wrong and try not to make the same mistakes and really take my time, I think it just has to be different for me. It's obviously such a hard place to be in because how do you go about it? There are so many factors, but I'll always believe in love and I'll always want that, and I think that's such a magical part of life. But I think I'm so comfortable taking my time to not rush it. Then she clarified what she's looking for in a partner on an episode of the Kardashians in June. I need him to protect me and fight for me. Good hygiene, and that is a given, so I should maybe take that off. He should be calm, no mom or dad issues. I want someone who's patient, supportive, genuinely happy for me, and successful. Now, as for Odell, he and Lauren Wood started dating sometime in 2019 and then split at the beginning of 2023. Their son, Zayden, was born in February 2022. Neither of them has publicly stated why they split, and we only learned when they split from sources close to them. In fact, Odell is pretty tight-lipped about his relationships in general. He said in a 2019 interview with GQ, "You never hear about the woman I'm dating or anything like that. And you won't. I don't need to give you that. You want to talk about my job, football? We can talk about that. But this is my personal life. There's 2 separate lines, so I'll always try to keep that." It'll be interesting to see how that plays out with Kim, who puts her whole life out in the public eye and is constantly seeking attention. It is possible that Odell's ex, Lauren, feels some type of way about the two hooking up, but we're not really sure what that way is. Earlier this month, she took their son with her to the M&T Bank Stadium where Odell made his debut with the Baltimore Ravens. Both Lauren and baby Zayden wore Odell jerseys, which was adorable. And then in a feat of cuteness overload, Lauren posted this picture of Zayden, and it was captioned, "Zayden's first football game outside of my womb." For the moment, everything seems cool between the two. And then news about Odell and Kim hanging out broke, and then Lauren made this post with a cryptic message. "Staying present in the moment is the closest you get to trusting the unknown." Yeah, I don't know what the heck that means either. She also shared a quote from Hippocrates that says, "Before you heal someone, ask him if he's willing to give up the things that make him sick." Wow. Now I'm really curious why they split. And it seems pretty obvious that she's not a huge Kim K fan right now. But I want to hear what you think. Do you like Kim and Odell together? Do you think they'll officially announce their relationship anytime soon? And what do you think about Lauren Wood's cryptic messages? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.